나랑 놀아 오늘이 끝날 때까지 정말 we got some time 좋은 시간들만 추억해도 우린 바빠 나랑 놀아 오늘이 끝날 때까지 나랑 놀아 오늘이 끝날 때까지 나는 너랑 놀고 싶지 let's party 나는 너를 갖고 싶지 아직까지 You're my sunshine 날 비춰주는 sunshine Baby you too fine 날 웃게 해줘 sunshine
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're going on an adventure, and before we get into the video, I am going to Korea. That is where I am going. I have never been to Korea, so when I say that, I mean that I don't know how to say a lot of these words. So please bear with me when I'm saying things. If I say things wrong, I'm so sorry to Korean people, to Korean American people. Your language is very difficult. I'm trying my best. Also, another side note before we hop on the plane, Korea has shocked me in many ways. So this video may seem a little negative, but I'm going to try my best to be as positive as possible. The culture shock was real, you guys. So yeah. But anyway, this was my first time on the Narita Narita airport, and it was really interesting. It is very hot in this airport. I prefer Haneda. Okay. So, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am not in Japan anymore. We are in Korea. And last night we got here and it was highly ghetto. Okay, it is dark, but today is a new day. It's a little chilly. I have Brennan here with me. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go down this hill. I'm gonna show y'all. It's insane. So one thing I'd like to mention that kind of culture shocked me was how it looked in Korea. K-dramas pretty much show you everything that's clean and decent and nice, and it wasn't like that at all. I was completely prepared for the attitudes of Korean people, but I wasn't prepared for the environment to feel so American. I didn't feel like I was in Korea at all. Okay, so we have gone through the mazes that was the train system, and we are now at Olympic Park, and I'm kind of excited because I'm from Atlanta, so I already know what Olympic Park looks like in Atlanta, but I've never been to anyone other than the one in Hokkaido. So our first stop is the Olympic Park, and this giant thumb, I am not sure why it was here, but it was interesting. And they were having a concert. Baekhyun was going to be there later, and that was so cool for me to see. I didn't go to the concert. I wish I had, but it looked really cool. Okay, so I just got this sorry. I just got this chill song, and me and Sienna are gonna try it. I got this flavor. I can't read none of that, and she got that flavor. So we're gonna try it and see if it tastes good. Like, she said it was like Sprite. Maybe. I love some Sprite. All right, we're gonna get out of the way because people are running. Because like, who works out on a Saturday? Ew. Okay, so I'm gonna taste it. It tastes like Sprite, but with an aftertaste. It's funny because I just said that. What does yours taste like?
Yeah, I got the 0 calorie kind.
0
tastes
calorie.
like Diet Sprite.
Diet Sprite.
Yeah.
It's got like that pseudo sweetener aftertaste. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like there's like
I agree.
No actual sugar in this.
Artificial sweetener.
Yeah, artificial sweetener. It's okay.
We're American. We love that.
Yeah. So I really liked the setup of their Olympic Park. It was very, very nice. Even though everything was dead because of the time of season that we went, it was really set up so nicely. One thing I also enjoyed was how everybody was playing in the park. I feel like Japanese people don't play outside with their children as much, but here there were children and families everywhere. There was a lot of roller skating going on. It was so peaceful and serene. It just felt great. After that, we did a short walk to Lotte Tower. So this tower is connected to a mall, so we were able to stop and get some food. Of course, our very first meal had to be Mexican food because there's like no Mexican places in Japan. But if we wanted to, you could go around and shop a little more. We did find a Studio Ghibli collection store, and I got to sit at this beautiful little no-seat place. And then after that, we went to Seoul Sky. This view, even though it was very foggy, it was spectacular. I thought it was so beautiful, and honestly, I would go back. I would do this again. Hi guys, so we are at the top of Lotte Tower, and look, it's insane. It's kind of smoggy today, but that's okay. It's really high up here. I don't know. I'll have to do some research if this is higher than the Sky Tree. I don't think it is, but basically it cost like 27 bucks to get up here, and like all these buildings, they kind of look like very similar. So yeah, but that's the Han River behind me. That's Seoul. It's super cool. So yeah, I think we're getting tired though, so we're gonna leave, and I will see you guys later. After Seoul Sky, we went to this temple, this Buddhist temple, and one thing I want to note that is I feel is different from Buddhist temples in Korea is everything, like the demons or the like guardians on the side aren't as scary. They're so much more colorful here. The architecture is so much color in it, and I'm gonna beat that like a dead horse because I think that the buildings are so beautiful with the blues and the greens. But like I said, this is a Buddhist temple, so people were worshiping, so I was trying to be as respectful as possible. And then after this, we walked across the street to the Starfield Mall, where we walked around. This mall was massive, but we were here for one reason, and that was the Starfield Library. So if you are familiar with K-dramas, this library is in so many different K-dramas, so I was so happy. Okay, so we are walking by my favorite. Oh my god, it's from like the K-dramas. It's so exciting, but it's so noisy in here. I don't see how anybody can get any work done. It's loud. But we're going to Baskin Robbins, and I'm tired. We've been doing this all day, but after the library, we did a quick walk over to Baskin Robbins, and I got lots of ice cream. I don't exactly remember what I ordered, but I will say they were doing the cutest promotion with the Powerpuff Girls, and it was so cool to see all the different flavors. There's over 100 flavors in this place. Like, I can't even explain how amazing that is. It is also super packed, so we accidentally ordered the pint. So just be careful and make sure that you read, and if you don't understand, like, ask questions, because yeah. Okay, so I took a taxi because my legs were really tired, and I'll show a picture on the screen, but there's a car stuck in the way, like of the way to get to our Airbnb. So we have to like find another way to get to our Airbnb. So yeah, there's no getting through that. Okay, so it's day 3 in Korea, and I have found the single most amazing discovery in this country. Why doesn't America have Krispy Kreme vending machines? It's amazing. Look at it again. Wow. Okay, so we are at the National Museum of Korea. I think that's what it's called. Y'all know I don't ever know where I'm at, but it's right behind me over here. I don't know if I can like do any like video taking inside, but I'll let you know what I think about it outside when we're done. I like museums, but we'll see. Do you guys want a picture? Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna go inside. It looks like an airport or like a concrete slab. Do you see it? Yeah. So we're gonna check it out. One thing I found really interesting about going to the National Korean Museum is that it was so well planned. Everything was very mapped out. It was great, like how it start to finish. They also have different types of tours if you want one in English, Spanish, Japanese. They have that available for you. We didn't do that because we were short on time, but they also have a cafe. Okay, so I finished with the National Korean Museum. It was really good. It was long, I'm tired, but we're gonna go to the Honggo Museum next. I'm just stopping by the CU to get some water because I'm thirsty. We did eat, but I didn't get a water. There is water inside because there's an entire like cafeteria in there. So I'm gonna go to this. After the National Korean Museum, we went to the Honggo Museum, where we learned about how the language was created. The language was created by their king Sejong, and although I am not all that interested in the Korean language, it was very interesting to see the details and explanations into why he created such a language. Then, after that, we headed off to Icheon. Later that evening, we did have a water cruise, like a boat cruise. I highly recommend that you get to these places really early because you have to book in advance, and if you miss your time slot, there is no refund. There is no, can I get my money back? Can I go to another time? So I highly recommend you get there early. It was really cold by the water also during this time of year, so around mid-March or mid to end of March, I highly recommend bringing a bigger coat. I did not. I was freezing. It was very cold. But the boat tour was so nice. It was so beautiful to see the cityscape, and I think we were on the Han River. It was magical. I love boats, so I had a great time. I wanted to mention that each boat tour does have different amenities. Our boat tour actually had a live performance, but there are dinner boats, there are different types of boats that you can take, so
But you would never take me as I am, it's true.
and I have two people behind me, one person in front of me. We are walking to the station. We're splitting up today, but today is just a shopping day. We're going to Hongdae. Hongdae? Yes, we're going to Hongdae. Y'all know I never know where we're going, so I am passenger princessing real hard this trip. But we're going shopping. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go because there are people around.
Last trip now, wheeling and dealing and things that I shouldn't. Look out for popo, cause they will be coming. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Trapper, baddie, let go. Leave it alone, that's such a man, that's such a man. 내버려둬, 살고 싶은 대로 살 거야. 말리지 마, 말리지 마. Now tell me about my hustle, you better stay quiet. These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing.
So the next day we headed off to Hongdae, where we went to this Happy Bear Day cafe. It is so aesthetic and it was so cute, and unfortunately this was one of the only cafes we were able to make it to. It was a pretty packed schedule, so I do plan on going back to Korea so I can see all the rest of them. The one thing I will say about the cafes and the food in general, everything tasted kind of bland. Things didn't have very strong flavors to them. So if you are from America and you are aware of the Korean American like cuisine, I would manage my expectations if I were you. The food here at this cafe was super cute, but it wasn't as sweet as I was expecting it to be. It's very clear that this is just an Instagram friendly cafe, but I definitely got my pictures worth.
Talent classes in session, Johnny, on your thing, thing. These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing, thing. Talent classes in session, Johnny, on your thing, thing. These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing, thing. Talent classes in session, Johnny, on your thing, thing. These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing, thing. Talent classes in session, Johnny, on your thing, thing.
After the cafe, we decided to stop and do some singing because I think we were all pretty tired from the night before, so we decided to sing a little bit. So we came to this place. There's tons of places to do karaoke, by the way.
These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing.
Okay, so we were gonna go shopping, but we're taking a detour, and we are in Hongdae, obviously, but we are about to sing. And we have this window room, so you can see the street of Hongdae here, and it's so cool. So hopefully they can't hear us sing horribly, because the room that we had 2 floors. It was very, very cool. We were able to sing here. I think we spent about 2 hours here. I will say that when you are singing karaoke in Korea, it is much different from the one in Japan. Me personally, I prefer Japanese karaoke because you can cue things up. After that, we went shopping. Well, we separated and I went shopping, and I started off with Olive Young, and I have gone to this store throughout this trip. I went to this store about 4 times, and each time I got something new. I also got to look around at all the other shops. They had a lot of really nice clothes, but I didn't try or buy anything. I do plan, like I said earlier, on coming back to Korea so that I can indulge even more. And to make it even better, I was able to hit up the BT21 store, the Line Friend store, and it is so cute in here. I am a fan of BTS. I'm not a stan, I'm not an army, but I am a fan. And it was great to be able to shop for little knickknacks and gadgets for my friends and family.
Talent classes
finally we went to eat dinner in Hongdae area. This restaurant that we went to, the food was really good, but the customer service was below piss poor. I don't know if that's just normal for Korea, but like I said, the food was good. I highly recommend, if you want to eat the food, come to here to eat the food, but do not expect A1 customer service. I think that living in Japan has created a bubble, and I expect certain services because I live in Japan. So I didn't realize I needed to, but I needed to manage my expectations of what the customer service was going to be like here. And then after that, I did hit up one more shop to get some more K-pop stuff, and then that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't have an outro to this video, so you will see a re-snippet of the boat tour, so maybe you can just enjoy that scene, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!